Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to show you how to solve nonlinear systems of equations. And this is by far my favorite method because not only is it visual, but it's really easy. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to solve a system of two nonlinear equations, and then we're gonna do it using graphing. So and this is so easy, guys. This is awesome. So we're gonna take both equations and we're just gonna type them into Desmos, which is a free graphing calculator online. You can also find it, or you could also what am I trying to say? You can also graph it on your graphing calculator, but Desmos is so easy that's what we're going to do today. So let's see, we're going to do y equals 1/2 x squared minus 3 and y equals -4 minus 2x squared using Desmos. So here we go. Got to look at this. Okay, so 1/2 x squared minus 3. Okay, and then we just go down and click on another line and type in the second one, which is -4 minus 2x squared. And it's important to note that you have to solve for y before you can type them into Desmos, because notice I'm only typing in the right side of the equation. So solve for y and then you can just type in the right side. In other words, just get y by itself on one side of the equation, and then you can type in the right side to solve for it. Now, wherever the two graphs cross, that's where you're going to have your solutions. So you can see with this first one, they don't cross. There's nowhere where these two graphs intersect each other. So we will say that there is no solution for this first problem. Now let's look at the second one. The second one, and let's just go ahead and write that on here. Okay, so no, and I'm using my mouse to write, so sorry if it's a little sloppy. Solution. No solution. Okay. Now let's go back to Desmos and do this. So we're going to replace this with x minus 2. Oh, wow. Okay, let's just restart. Okay, x minus 2 squared. That's our first one. And then our second one is 1/4 x. Oop, notice that the x is in the denominator. We don't want that. We want it to be out here. 1/4 x minus 1/2. And here we go. So we can see that if we zoom in, sometimes you have to zoom in to see, but if we zoom in here, we can see we have two places where it kind of crosses over. So it looks like it crosses over right at 2. So x equals 2 is one of our answers, and also at 2.25. So our two answers are x equals 2 and x equals 2.25. Wherever it crosses over, whatever the x coordinates are at that point, that's where you're going to have answers. All right, so let's grab this again. Let's see, what's our third one here? So y equals -x squared. Let's do one more as a little, so we can see multiple examples here. Okay, and then let's see what this last one is. 4x plus 1 minus 3. Okay, we'll have to zoom out so we can see them. And I'll have to zoom out a lot so we can see where they intersect. Sometimes you have to zoom out a lot so you can tell what's going on. So if we were only zoomed out to here, we think, oh, there's only one solution. But if we zoom out a little more, we see, oh, no, there's actually two solutions. So we have one at x equals -1. Always look at that first coordinate, the x coordinate. That's your answer. So x equals -1 and x equals -3. X equals -1 and x equals -3. So -1 and -3 are our two solutions. Now, if we looked at these two graphs, these are just a few more examples that we had on here. We can see for this one we have a solution right here where it crosses over, and a solution right here. So we have one at x equals, it looks like -1 and x equals 2 for that one. And then here's another example of one where you don't have any solution because they don't cross over. So this one's no solution. No solution. Anyway, guys, but that's how you use this method. Now, if you were to look down here at some of these, this is saying to use substitution. You can use substitution or elimination to solve these just as well. But I like graphing it because I just feel like it's easier. But notice with this equation right here, we would have to solve that equation for y first. So if we were solving that equation for y, then we would move the x squared over. So we'd have y squared equals 16 minus x squared. And then we would have to take the square root. So y would be the square root of 16 minus x squared. So we would type into Desmos the square root of 16 minus x squared. Over here, we would have to add this 10x over to the left side before we could type it into Desmos. So just be sure that your equation is solved for y before you type it into Desmos, and then you should be able to get your answer. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, be sure to let me know. Just drop a comment down below in the video, and I will get back with you. But thanks, guys, for watching. Y'all have an awesome week, and I'll see you in the next video.